Hey there, I'm John Elite, let me take the stage. Best day game coach, it's time to turn the page. Here's my advice, it's like a treasure chest in this world of dating. I'll help you be the best. 6 city lay testimonials, yeah, that's the score. What I teach is real, you're gonna want more. Forget the optics, leave them far behind. With each golden nugget, you'll open up your mind. Golden nuggets, let's dive in deep. Transforming your game, it's time to reap. With every lesson learned, you'll rise above. In the world of Daygame, I'll show you the love. All those stock coaches don't know what to do, but with my advice, you're gonna break through.
Is Daygame legal? Ever wonder about getting in trouble while approaching girls during the day? You are not alone. In this video, we're gonna deep dive into the controversial world of Daygame. It is actually legal, believe it or not. Can you get arrested for talking to strangers? In most cases, no, unless you're a London Daygamer or you're using direct game, you can get cancelled. But I've got the inside scoop on what's really going on, including some shocking stories of PUAs who push things too far. And I know this stuff. By the end of this video, you know exactly how to stay on the right side of the law while still crushing it with women in broad daylight. So hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today, for Golden Nuggets, this is the next video in line. We're going to be diving into a topic that sparked a lot of debate. Is Daygame illegal? We're going to explore what Daygame is and the legalities surrounding it, and some important considerations everyone should be aware of. So let's get started. What is Daygame, first of all? Let's define Daygame. Daygame refers to the practice of meeting and interacting with strangers, typically in a daytime setting like the streets, cafes, or shopping areas, with the intent of dating, socializing, and closing. Let's talk about the legal aspects of Daygame. Now onto the big question, is it illegal? Generally, Daygame itself is not illegal. However, you conduct yourself during the Daygame can cross legal boundaries. Laws concerning harassment, public disturbance, and consent are crucial here. It is very important to ensure that the interactions are respectful, consensual, and do not make others feel uncomfortable or threatened. This is why other Ontario or Toronto dating coaches like Venmo got in trouble. Lots of people got cancelled. Almost all the people that got cancelled are using direct game. London Daygame is cancelled, and 2 of their coaches off themselves. They're not here, like Tom Torero or Johnny Burba with their direct game. You got Queefing cancelled, Casanova, who cannot stop getting cancelled. They all go direct. You got other coaches, like this tall Latvian guy who was in jail for a grape. You got like other people called A-Game before who went to jail. Lots of these people in Gen Lifestyle was cancelled twice by the media. First of all, because he wouldn't take no for an answer, or his students. So that's a difference. When you're going direct, you're harassing her. If she's not wanting the attention and you will not take no for an answer. That's why my students use the hybrid opener. They never get in trouble because they're asking for directions. They're transitioning to 2 observations about her. They make a statement of empathy and they call out the big elephant in the room. If they're in a campus, they'll be like, excuse me real quick, I have a question. I was looking for the dean's office or whatever, right? Or whatever building. Do you know where I can find it? Blah, 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 blah. She's talking. Oh, by the way, I just noticed something about you. What? I just noticed that you have blonde hair and you have blue eyes. Are you European by any chance for your ancestry? Oh yeah, I'm part Ukrainian and part German. I know this is very random and we all have to get to our class, but people these days don't talk to each other anymore. And I thought, I'm gonna shoot my shot and I'm gonna break the ice. And she's like, it's okay. And then hybrid opener is very adaptable. You can mix and match pieces and adapt it to the situation. So you'll never get in trouble. So there are some coaches who got in trouble. One was recording her live in the bedroom and when she didn't want it to do that. Like Queefing Cancel Casanova would pull underage girls in Brazil for his students. Jan Lifestyle got canceled in Vancouver twice over the news, just like Julian Blanc, all direct game. Not taking no for an answer. Pikachu, as they say. Pikachu. He believes that she's really saying yes, and that boyfriend objection might not be true. He teaches this secretly. Others have this grape charge, like this Latvian guy who went to jail. And we have Tom Torero, who got in trouble in London, and he offed himself, and he was filming underage girls in his infield. This is just the beginning. Direct game always gets you canceled. There are some dating coaches out there who use alcohol and secretly teach that in their boot camps. They pull her home on the boot camps for the students with inner coaching, with romantic and sexual flirts nonstop. This doesn't work because you don't always fit into the boyfriend and girlfriend frame. If you have low SMV, so what do they do when they have low SMV when they pull her home? So they'll say to the student to use their alcohol to deal with the objections. And how do they get the alcohol there, you may ask? It's very simple. On the sales call, they'll say to the student on the phone, hey, whatever your name is, Bencho, what do you want to celebrate after the boot camp? Having a drink with me. The student is, yeah. So they'll buy some alcohol to celebrate after the boot camp. And then he's gotcha. Now the alcohol is transported into the bedroom. So when he starts to pull her back home in these boot camp clips and documentaries, then now he'll tell the student or text them, hey, use the alcohol and really escalate hard, but keep it below the level of grape. But how is that legal? Is she consenting? Night game, alcohol is fine because it's expected. But day game, using it intentionally to get her drunk, I think that crosses a lot of legal boundaries. Then you have to do something called bedroom escalation. That's what they'll teach you, where she gives you last minute resistance. Then they try to bypass the logical objections of the last minute resistance with alcohol. That's not game. I don't teach that. My students uses the arrow science. They maneuver, they sexualize it to the maximum in the bedroom, and at some point they deal with these sexual objections. They loop it and logically deal with it like a salesman. Because once you deal with the left brain objections, she opens her legs. It's not unethical. Alcohol is unethical. You had enough skills, enough value, enough whitewash fashion, husband material fashion to get enough value that when you're back at home, you close her. And here's the thing. You flirt more when she talks more, and you tease playfully when she's off the fucking line. But with my students and their whitewash husband material fashion, that rarely happens. That's why my students start with, excuse me real quick, I have a question. I'm looking for XYZ place. Do you know where I can find it? And then from there, you nod when she talks. Then all of a sudden, you want to switch the topic. Oh, by the way, I just noticed something about you. And she's like, what? Then you change the topic. I just noticed you are X plus Y. Are you Z? You can replace anything for X and Y. Z could be many things. Z could be her occupation. Z could be her job. She's a student, whatever. It could be her hobbies. It could be many things. Ethnicities. It could be a million different things. X plus Y equals Z. But John, am I supposed to mass approach and go direct? Isn't it a numbers game? You never get rejected this way. And you talk about two things that'll cast a bigger net. If you ask her one thing, are you artistic? She'll say no. Are you creative and artistic? then she might say yes. If you ask her one thing, she always says no. Two things, always yes. Her answer doesn't matter. You then use a statement of empathy. I know this is random. And then now you can disarm that immediate feeling of her feeling threatened. And you can say, I'm just a social butterfly. You can make up whatever shit you want. I just wanted to socialize or whatever. Or I'm in a good mood, whatever. I want to talk to people. Just whatever, you make it up. It's natural. Don't use fucking direct scripted lines. Hey, I like your style, or I thought you were adorable, or I thought you looked nice. I had to come by and say hi. I know this is so basically, just make up something to call out the elephant in the room. If you were a Latino, that would be a different elephant in the room, right? Because, hey, what's in the back of her mind when she's thinking Latino? She's thinking migrants. Hey, I'm born here and people talk less these days. So if you say that you're born here and people are talking less these days, so I just want to talk to you, then now she doesn't think you're a fucking migrant. Because you know how migrants dress, right? They dress like shit. However, if you dress well, whitewashed, husband material, you will not get ice baby, ice baby, dinner, and stop, and whatever, listen. That's like Vanilla Ice. It's like an old school rapper back in the 90s. In case you guys don't know, she doesn't think you're a migrant running away from ICE. Considerations and best practices. While engaging in day game, there are several best practices you should follow to ensure it remains a positive experience for everyone involved. Always be mindful of the other person's body language and verbal cues. You can't be an autistic person without an understanding of social cues like RSD victims or ABCs of attraction victims, where their students are beta males giving direct compliments in day game and acting narcissistic. And their coaches are so stupid, their former coaches, they're like, oh yeah, we have better fucking day game stuff than Johnny Elite. And you see the most autistic shit they can only get Insta-Date and Demolish in New York, completely autistic. They're like Fisher Price, my first day game. It's like they don't even know what they're talking about. So basically, you can listen to her voice. If she's uncomfortable and you can't read facial expressions, like other Vancouver dating coaches, where they have these shitty few-minute infields where they get demolished in a number of clothes, and people trust them because they're white, and they have 0 late testimonials. They have 2 in the past, and they cannot post it anymore because it says 2012. Who cares how long they claim they coached? Who cares? They don't have any late testimonials. They're scammers. And also, you can see her feet, right? If she's very uncomfortable, she's going to be standing away from you. She's going to be ready to walk away. She seems uncomfortable or disinterested. Rather than thinking, oh, she's giving me positive reactions, John. Oh my God. Or Asians are like, oh my God, John, I think she really into me right now. Like, it is best to respectfully disengage. If you cannot read facial expressions, listen to the voice. Look at the feet. Look at the body language of her. Nobody's ever talked about that before. I'm the only one. Because all the other mystery cannot read facial expressions. So mystery create indicators of interest. You need indicators of compliance. Just like my other student who just contacted me today, he got 2 lays in 1 day within 24 hours. Seriously. Also, my students tease when she's off the line and flirt when she talks more. But this only works with a hybrid opener, not like a direct game where you give direct compliments like most of the pickup artists, and I know who you guys are. You guys are getting women that are 4 out of 10 in looks. I know it. All of you. You're playing numbers game. You got 20 to 30, 40 lays, and they're all fucking ugly dog shit war pigs. Nobody will fuck them, but you feel like, oh, game works, so you better listen to Todd V and all these other dating coaches, these platform scammers, and get gaslighted. They don't show any proof of a same day lay. They don't. They just go in the cab and that's it. But all of a sudden, because these PUAs, for example, they'll give a direct compliment and then they'll talk super fast like a zombie, putting a lot of pressure on her, and they'll feel harassed for the women, especially in the campus, just like Jan Lifestyle. And then the social calibration is off. It won't work without it. If you give direct compliments, If you're squaring off, you give her a compliment to stagger her, so you're putting her mentally off balance, and you're squaring off. But if you went to the hybrid opener, you cannot square off. She'll walk away. That's why my students, they stand 45 degrees. Or you have these stupid college campus games where a guy wears the stupid shorts and he wears a white t-shirt, and then he tries to self-amuse and he gets a phone number closed in 45 seconds, making jokes like a clown. That got somebody in jail in Toronto called Venmo or Demo, whatever his name is, I don't even know. Remember, the goal is to make positive connections. Get her to talk more. Then you can flirt more when she does. And not to intimidate or pressure anyone with direct game, giving compliments and nonstop validation, love bombing her, like, just sounds awful. Because my students with low SMV, if they're giving validation, they're off the line. My students do not give validation. They don't DHV, they don't do any of that shit or self-amusement nonstop. My students don't get in trouble following my instructions because they are socially calibrated. Unlike the other day gamers and day game coaches who are either autistic or they are Asperger sociopaths. Opinions as facts. In conclusion, so is day gaming illegal? No, but it must be practiced responsibly with respect for everyone's personal boundaries and the law. Always be aware of your surroundings and the impact of your actions, and not be autistic like ABCs of low self-esteem students or RSD. And always think about consent. You don't want to use alcohol. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to hit that bell notification so you can look at my community section and get turned off. So if you're serious about mastering day game, get laid consistently. My student got laid 2 times in one day, just yesterday. And transforming your dating life, it is time to take action. And I'm John Elite, the world's best day game coach. Last year alone, 56 laid in po testimonials for my students, while other dating coaches only have 0 or 2. ABC's has 1 in the flattened shithole country. I have 658 laid in po testimonials for day game, more than every coach in the world combined. Even former ABC's coaches can't even get a single student laid from fucking day game. Only night game in Latin shithole countries. Who gives a shit? In 2025, my main offering is the Elite Bundle. This is the most advanced day game training program that teaches you everything from approaching to closing, all backed by real student results. I've beaten every other dating coach, the day game coach, and I'm going to post more video testimonials this year. Even if you guys turn MGTOW, ignoring it, but every single month you don't approach, you're going to get more cortisol stress, and you may think that you'll do it next year, then the next year after that, because the economy is not good. But guess what? That day will never come, and you will quit. While they are struggling to get 1 lay testimonial for other coaches, or 2 last year, I got 56 in 1 year. 656 laid in po testimonials total for day game. Spaces are limited. I'm only going to teach 50 students this year. And this exclusive opportunity won't last forever. So if you're ready to stop wasting time and banchoding, right, and start taking action, click the link in the description and join Elite Bundle.
Hey there, I'm John Elite, let me take the stage. Best day game coach, it's time to turn the page. Here's my advice, it's like a treasure chest in this world of dating. I'll help you be the best. 6 city lay testimonials, yeah, that's the score. What I teach is real, you're gonna want more. Forget the optics, leave them far behind. With each golden nugget, you'll open up your mind. Golden nuggets, let's dive in deep. Transforming your game, it's time to reap. With every lesson learned, you'll rise above. In the world of day game, I'll show you the love. All those suck coaches don't know what to do, but with my advice, you're gonna break through. Confidence is key, it all starts inside. These golden nuggets, they're your ultimate guide. Step by step, I'll lead you to the light. With every single technique, you'll be taking flight. A few late students, that's not my style. With my methods, you'll be winning miles. Don't you watch and wait, it's time to engage. With my video series, you'll set the stage. Golden nuggets, let's dive in deep. Transforming your game, it's time to reap. With every lesson learned, you'll rise above. In the world of Daygame, I'll show you the love. All those stock coaches don't know what to do, but with my advice, you're gonna break through. So take a seat, my friend, let's have a chat. I'll share my secrets, it's all in the format. Daygame unlocked, it's your time to shine. In the world of dating, everything's aligned. Golden nuggets, let's dive in deep. Drive it deep, transforming your game. It's time to reap. With every lesson learned, you'll rise above. In the world of Daygame, I'll show you the love. All those stock coaches don't know what to do, but with my advice, you're gonna break through. You're gonna break through. I'm John Elite, and this is just the start. Your journey to success, straight from the heart. With golden nuggets, the future looks bright. Join me on this path, it'll feel so right.